What's up everyone? I have a 5 dragon win for you today on hard mode in the puppy pack, and usually I would consider this to be almost impossible, but today is an exception because this was recorded on the release date of the new versus ranked update. And what that means is when usually there is an update, the player pools get emptied out and you'll see that I managed to verse some people that I don't usually face in the arena. Maybe because, I don't know, do the brackets get reset? Am I considered a new player now that the update is out? I don't think so, but whatever the case, it's very beneficial for this run, especially because I get to face people that don't really run very good builds, and in the late game you actually see what happens. I'll try not to spoil it for now, but for now it's just pretty simple. Just take as the least damaging toy that you can, maybe level up into something that you might enjoy playing. Unfortunately Raccoon now, neither of those are pretty good, but I think I might take the Raccoon or might skip it. It genuinely doesn't make any difference at this point in the game. There is no equipment to be stolen. Unless they run the lemur with the garlic press, but that's like extremely unlikely. Yeah, you can see my opponent has the tennis ball here. And yeah, so far so good. The toys have not affected us at all, and the yo-yo once again appears, which is an auto take. I think yo-yo is the best hard mode toy. I actually don't know if the abilities of stuff like pangolin work if you have a yo-yo, for example, because it is a toy. It's not a friendly toy though, so maybe it doesn't work. I haven't checked out though, so maybe I will in the future. But for now the yo-yo is actually doing us a favor because 5 dragons is a very late game team. You have 6 tier 6 units to find, 5 of them to be precise. And ideally you want some of the dragons to be level 2 so that you get even quicker scaling. And yeah, the yo-yo helps largely with this because you can see wins become draws, which is pretty nice. As well as that, it also allows you to face weaker players in the future because the people who are at 1 win on turn 7 usually either run draw builds, which I don't think exist in the puppy pack, or they're just bad like like most of the people after the update, I guess. Here we level up into a Stingray plus Goat, which is pretty good. I take Stingray. It was very nice that we had a chipmunk, which means that we could put rice on it and sell it for some economy, I would say. Like, it's more like pivot force because now we can sell stuff like the hatching chick and the hoopoe bird on tier 6, and we'll get 3 gold for it, which is very nice because, you know, you want more gold to roll, more gold to find more dragons, stuff like that. Here I'm considering Panther or Stonefish. They made the sprite for Stonefish so big, by the way. It's kind of weird, but anyway, I don't take either of them because it's kind of hard to fit them in. Like, Goat is doing stuff, Dromedary is doing stuff. I could get rid of the Stingray, but ideally I would get rid of it for a Chameleon Pill. The fact that I lost there made me kind of worried, so I'm starting to invest in some tempo with the pie, with the level up on the hoopoe bird. I'll get it to 2.66 next turn ideally, and hope to level up into a dragon. Hoopoe bird I didn't mention, but it's an excellent way to secure draws. Because even if you lose rather, the hoopoe bird has a chance of equalizing, which is extremely nice. And we don't get very good toys here. Paper shredder and glasses. I think with glasses we just lose twice in a row, so I decide to take the paper shredder. And you can actually do some pretty funny stuff. You can see I find the chicken here and I take it just for the slight bit of shop scaling that it provides on Feint. I also take this snapping turtle to get a skewer for free. I don't know if this was all worth it, by the way, because I won't be able to fill that 5th slot in until the turn after this one. But you can see what I was talking about earlier, why this would be achievable, because now we get matched up with ghost team so early on. I made a misplay here, by the way. I thought that even though the Stingray would get fainted by the paper shredder, I would still get a toy, apparently not. I could have made a fun play there, like bought a Maul to remove 3 perks to get a stronger Maul, but unfortunately the new summon Maul would also get fainted, so it's not really worth it. So instead we get just a little bit more shop scaling with the chicken, and it's going to be pretty nice because all of the dragons have to get bought eventually, so yeah. Unfortunately here we don't face a ghost team, but we managed to just draw with the Hoople Bird as well as the Skewer abilities. Here I decide to take the Unicycle, it's not very damaging, and as well as that I think losing money for rolling is actually very bad, because I'm looking for the dragons and here I find the first one. I give it a level even, or a half level rather. I decide to freeze an anglerfish here in case we find an opponent with dragons, but it's highly unlikely. They might have tier 1 units though. And actually this is a very curious observation. You can see the ghost teams have all tier 1 units, which you usually don't see. Usually the ghost teams have tier 5 and 6 units. But with double dragon it's actually going to be pretty nice, even though I don't take it now. I think I should though. I don't know, with triple dragon it's definitely a bargain to take it, but maybe I was thinking that with double dragon it's not worth it to start scaling so early. You can see it took triple dragon for me to start the scaling journey. And yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. Especially if we keep facing ghost teams. I think I discovered the anglerfish trick eventually. So yeah, you won't need to leave a comment for me making misplays, even though I did. You can leave a comment though, it helps out the YouTube algorithm, so I wouldn't mind it. Another ghost team we face, and I think on this turn maybe if I manage to find a anglerfish, which I do from the level up, I might take it. Yeah, I'm taking a closer look at the units now, and they're all tier 1, so I finally discovered this trick. It doesn't really matter what I take here. And in the end it's just like a tier 1 unit that costs 1 less gold, so it's not that much better than just buying a straight up tier 1 unit from the shop. We find the ladybug here, and yeah, we can sell the gold next turn to start scaling up everything that we have on the team. Another ghost, no problem at all, obviously. Yeah, the gold is going now, taking a ladybug, taking a moth. It's actually going to be pretty nice that we keep by selling tier 1s, because we might throw into a ferret, and tennis ball is honestly pretty good for the late game. It's kind of like the mosquito ability with its chance to remove a melon. I would have said a lemon too, but that's not really the case. It would remove one trigger of the lemon though, so yeah, it's something, I guess. I think we take ring pyramid here. As I said before, the rolling really hurts us, losing money by rolling, because it's our main way to scale right now. Extremely lucky roll, by the way, rolling into triple tier 1s. And the dragons are all nearing 50-50. I think actually one of them is going to hit the 50-50 mark by this buy sell. Yeah, you can see it. Another one is at 49.50. Yeah, we are nearing the end of this, another ghost team, but don't worry, we will actually face real people that you can compare this against. Finding the final dragon finally, I don't think a flashlight is worth it, but maybe I could have gotten a stinky sock to push for a win. Getting another dragon even, I don't think it's worth it to buy just for a +1/+1. The level isn't going to help us much either because everything is almost 50-50, so we don't even need stronger scaling than we already have. I put the final dragon in, which might be a little bit of a misplay, but it's actually kind of not, because I also have another dragon frozen, so I can just combine this with another dragon on the team. Kind of a tough choice here. I take the weakness because the scissors, I don't even remember what new scissors do. It's like removing 49 HP from my strongest unit or something. But yeah, I finally take the stinky sock, so we kind of get to do a little bit of a scissors to our opponent, but instead of 49 HP it's just going to be 40%. And yeah, everything is at 50-50, so no need to buy any more tier 1s. You can see how hurtful it is for us to lose all the equipment, but it's fine, we win anyway, and it was against a real person. So yeah, this is going to be the final round. I don't think I'm looking for anything, maybe a lemon to prevent some sniping going on, or a pancake, that would also be fine. But yeah, this is going to be the final team. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.